Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are here to have a conversation about resilience. Essentially, we want to raise our kids to be brave, courageous, to speak up for injustices, to be strong, to believe in themselves. And these are all characteristics of resiliency. And how in the world do we teach these little ones how to do that at such a young age? So today we're going to talk about a couple of key ideas, some tips, some tricks, and some things that you can keep up your sleeve so you can start ingraining these really important characteristics in your children. So what we do is at a very young age, we start giving them opportunities to get to know themselves, to be resilient. And what do I mean? First, we always want to name our feelings. When our babies and our kids and our teenagers and honestly our spouses and friends are having big feelings, we need to okay those feelings. It's totally fine to be overwhelmed by situations. And I don't know why or where along the way we learned that we don't need to express those feelings or we should hide them. No, we're not doing that anymore. You can have sad feelings, you can have angry feelings. They're all okay. It just depends on how we handle them. So that's what we're teaching our little ones. First, we have to teach them about emotions. Then we have to teach them how to cope with those emotions, what to do with these big feelings. So here's an example. You're at the park with your little one and he's playing with a toy and someone comes and takes it out of his hands. What do you do? Sometimes they get so angry that they don't know what to do and they just want their toy back, so they snatch it back. This is the perfect opportunity to hop in, okay that feeling. You're angry because your friend took your toy. Tell them what they could do in this situation. Is it okay if we give Max a turn playing with your toy? Or did you want that back? Now, if they're not okay with sharing their toy and their turn was not over, now is where you have an opportunity to teach resilience. Let's go ask Max for that toy back. You weren't done with it. So you come with your little one and then let your child take it from there. Just stand there and kind of help coach them along the way. And that is giving them that opportunity to grow, to be brave, to be courageous, to stand up for themselves. They just learned how to deal with that issue. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to avoid any kind of temper tantrums or meltdowns because it's probably not. These feelings are hard and learning how to manage them is going to take time. But each time you give them the opportunity to do it is a chance for them to get better at it, to learn about themselves, to see what they're okay with and what they're not. Okay, and you have to give your little one lots and lots of opportunities to practice this. It's okay to knock over their toys every once in a while. A friend might do that in real life. So that's giving them opportunities to tell you how they feel. They're allowed to get frustrated and mad. Let them tell you that. And you know what? It's even great for you to get frustrated sometimes. Maybe start playing with the blocks and knock them over yourself. See how they react to that. So giving them opportunities to use these skills and to teach others these skills is just growing their foundation. It's just making them stronger and more resilient. Each opportunity is more chance to grow. And now it's time to tell them what to do with these big feelings. I want to hit something. I know I'm not supposed to. What can I do? We need to set them up for success by giving them some skills, some key tools to have in their back pocket. So when these opportunities or these situations arise, they can deal with them. The first skill we're going to talk about is deep breathing. The breath is so important. In fact, in my teacher training, we used to say the breath is the boss, because if you lose touch with that breath, you lose touch, you lose focus with everything. So come back to the breath. Very, very powerful tool. And I talk more about that in my e-course. But for now, let's just practice some deep breaths. So I like to close my eyes and keep one hand on my chest and just take a deep breath in and out. And when we have big feelings, sometimes it even feels good to let it out with a big sound. All right, let's talk about big movements. Big movements include clapping, stomping our feet, waving our arms up and down. We can hit pillows, right? Grab a pillow and smack it, hit it on the floor. Get that energy out any way you can, any way you have to. This is all positive. This is all teaching your child how to manage his or her emotions. So important to have outlets. Try reframing for our children. So when a situation is hard, try to focus on the good, right? We're leaving the park, but we had so much fun. I can't wait to come back to the park tomorrow. When we get home, what are you gonna tell Dad about? What was your favorite thing we did at the park today? Right? So reframe it. Yes, we're leaving the park, but important. Look at all the fun we had. You can do that in any situation. To go along with our pranayama or breath practice, we can do some yoga poses. So a few yoga poses that are really great for grounding and calming us include two of my favorites, child pose and legs up the wall. Sometimes we need pranayama and breath work and yoga asana and calmness and coping mechanisms too. So I will sometimes literally in the middle of my living room or kitchen, just go into turtle. And when you lay like this, it brings your nervous system down. It starts to ground you. Your forehead on the ground is so calming. And just being in this shape, it's like you're in a little bubble. So your big feelings are like safe. You're safe here. And just lay here for 3 to 5 breaths. Awesome, easy way to regulate your emotions, come back down, find that calm. This last pose can get practiced up against a wall with your legs straight up against the wall and your butt directly below your legs. Or how I like to do it is to practice it on a chair. Get as close to the seat as you possibly can. Kick your feet up, wiggle down close as you can, and go ahead and lay back. Nice and gently, one vertebrae at a time. Bringing your head back last. All right, when I'm done, I'm going to kick my legs over to the side, take a second here, and then roll myself up to seated. Take these skills and apply them to your own life, to your own practices, and then see how you can take it and give it back to your kids. They learn by seeing, so the best thing you can do is practice these skills with them, show them how resilient you are, give them tons of opportunities to practice these skills. If you want some more tips and tricks, there's a link to my PDF download completely free down below. Click that link and you will get my tips and tricks and some fun ways to teach resilience at home through play. All right, that's it for today. Let me know what tips stuck with you, what really helped connect you and your little one, and how you're seeing more resiliency in their lives. Until next time,